Hello, welcome to Diane Stanley Sews and Knits. I'm Diane.
Hi.
This is episode 9, and this is...
I'm Paul, and this is episode 2 for me. I got asked back after episode 1. I didn't know if I'd be back or not, but
No,
here I am.
You were in episode 8.
Oh,
But
number 1 for me.
Yes, so this is, number 2 for you. This is your second episode to appear in. It's looking dark and it's going to rain outside. Huh?
Yeah.
So anyway, it's been 2 months since we podcasted, which at that time we were on a ship in Alaska, and that was really fun, and we got some nice response to that. And then it's been a busy 2 months since then, and we haven't had time to podcast till today.
Yeah.
Today is November 30th.
Right.
We recently had Thanksgiving here in the States, which was just 2 days ago, but we had ours last Sunday. Our second oldest son is a firefighter, and he had to work on Thanksgiving, so we were able to schedule it for last Sunday, and that was really fun. We had all the kids here except
We had
our
a good
oldest
time.
and his family. They live out of state, and it was fun to have little babies in the house again.
Yeah.
We have 2 2-year-old grandchildren, and then the other ones are 11, 13, 15, and 17 that came to Thanksgiving. And our younger two sons spent the night, so they had a dance party the next morning at 5:30 in the morning, because that's when babies get up. And
that's when they get up. They're active then.
they want everything. They want breakfast then, they want to dance, they want to watch their cartoons,
Yeah.
they want to play, and everybody else just wants to sleep.
Yeah, they're up early.
Paul's so good about getting up and making breakfast for everybody, and
I make my famous fruit cup.
oh yeah, the fruit cup, which is a banana sprinkled with cinnamon sugar usually.
And whatever fruit we have.
Whatever fruit we had. We had pears that day.
Yeah.
Oh, the pears were fantastic.
We had some great pears from Bristol Farms.
Yeah.
Komish. I guess how you say it.
Komish. Yeah.
They're French.
Komish.
Komish, yeah.
We'll have to look that up.
They're French Christmas pears. Oh, they're really good.
Yeah, they were delicious.
Really good.
So that was a hit. I am wearing, I'll start by what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Camaro Sweater, which I finished just a few weeks ago. It didn't take long. I think I made it in about 10 days. Let me show the back too.
Looks good.
Yeah, I like the back.
Yeah.
It's made with my Moonstone DK. You can see this is the You Make Me Blush colorway. I love the little bit of speckle in it and the variegated. And then each of these stripes are a mini skein until you get about down to here. Then you need more than a mini skein of DK. I use 2 mini skeins, but you don't use all 2. And I just don't like the variegated one at the bottom that's kind of stripy, this one. I wish it was solid, but...
Then you had to add some.
Yeah, and then the
neck.
neckline was too big for me, and I saw that on Ravelry that a lot of people had that problem, so I picked up and knit a 1x1 rib, just I think 4 rows, just to make it smaller, and now it fits good. I have really small shoulders, narrow
It
shoulders.
looks a lot better.
Yeah, and so it fits. I
it
really
fits
love
so
the fit
much.
of it. The pattern is by Tanis LaValle, and there was a lot wrong in the pattern. I'm really surprised because so many people have made this. I searched for all the corrections, could not find any, but the number one thing that was off was the count when you divide for sleeves. It had it so that there would have been a sleeve like coming out of here, you know. Really
Not
weird.
good.
Not good. No, that would not have been good.
And I'm wearing my famous black and red North Face sweatshirt.
Uniform.
And I need it today because it's kind of cool
It
today.
is cold today.
It was cold last night.
Yeah.
When I took Martha for a walk today around the lake, it was cold. People had like their mittens on and their scarves and hats, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that cold.
Since we podcasted in Alaska, the majority of my time was spent getting ready for Stitches SoCal, which I've ended at the weekend of November 14th, 2 weekends ago. It was a great success for me, my first large show.
Lots of people.
Lots of people.
Lots of different vendors there.
Great comments, good sales, and lots of new followers on Instagram, and also my episode on Kristy premiered.
That's right.
Yeah, a week ago Friday. So I'll put a link to that so you can all see that. that was really fun, and I had
Yeah.
got a lot of good comments from that too, and people saying, I didn't know there was a yarn dyer in Yorba Linda. Can I
Yeah.
just come shop at your house? And of course you can. Just
Kristy's
contact
really
me.
nice.
And yeah, we really enjoyed having Kristy and her oldest daughter here.
Yeah.
And yeah, that
And
was fun.
Pasadena was, it was hot that weekend.
It was really hot.
It was really
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, you don't want to think about knitting when it was like 90 something out.
Yeah.
But I stayed in a hotel up in Pasadena, even though Pasadena is only 40 minutes from our house.
Traffic's bad.
Mile-wise, traffic-wise, I would have been exhausted.
I don't think it's even 40 miles.
It is. It's 44.
It is?
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
okay.
Yeah, but I stayed in a hotel right there, literally 2-minute walk from the
Yeah.
convention center, so that was a lifesaver. I also met some new friends that had invited me to a dinner on Saturday night. Karen of KDGecko, I believe is her YouTube channel,
Mhm.
and she was a real fun person. We went out to a Mexican restaurant. I think there were 8 of us, and one of the girls found a cockroach in her napkin, so she wasn't very pleased, and the restaurant did not handle it well at all.
Yeah.
That was not fun, but
They have some great restaurants there, right? Just right next to the Pasadena Civic Center.
yeah, the convention center is very accessible, or that's all accessible to the convention center, which is
Mhm.
nice.
Pasadena's a great city.
Yeah.
It's old and great old trees and great old homes, and reminds me a lot of where we used to live outside of Chicago in Oak Park.
Yeah, yeah, and the stitches, the whole event was really organized. I was so
Mhm.
pleased because I was so worried the last
Yeah,
few
we were
nights.
worried.
I was so scared
How
because
we're
how
gonna
we're
do
going to
it.
carry everything in.
Yeah.
And they give you one, they said they give you one load, a help with one load, and we didn't
Uh-huh.
really know what that meant. And they had a
Yeah.
hand cart, and we were almost able to get everything on their hand cart, so
Uh-huh.
that really was good.
And the young guys that helped us were so nice.
Yes, yeah, and the one guy is from your hometown and
Yeah,
where your dental office was for 35 years. So,
right across the way.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was Stitches SoCal, and very pleased with that and all the good response and good comments and new business that I've gotten since then. So what have I finished? Have you made anything?
Me?
Do you make anything?
Have I made anything?
What do you do?
I twist yarn.
Oh yeah, you're my helper.
I
with
clean
twisting.
pots
Yeah.
that have dye in them,
Uh-huh.
and I clean up.
Yeah. But do you make anything?
Do I make anything?
You're not really crafty, are you?
I'm not
No.
crafty.
Or even artsy. You're not artsy. Yeah.
I'm not artsy.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, I made my Christmas outfit or sweater. I'm going to step over here and so you can see it better. It's called the Shades of Gray sweater, and it's on the Drops website. It's actually a free pattern, and I'm going to stand as I talk like a lecturer here. But I had dyed this collection. It's called the Urban Gradient Collection. And I really wanted to make a gradient sweater, but I wanted it to be sort of elegant looking. And I found this, so I just started Googling, and I found this pattern. And it was absolutely perfect. I made a lot of changes, and I'll tell you about that. But you can see the eyelets on the back. It's got eyelets in between each color change. And the color change is very gradual. And the fit is so perfect. And my favorite thing about this sweater are the buttons that I found. I knew I wanted buttons like this, and I found them at my local yarn shop, which I wouldn't buy anything else there because it's basically a warehouse for dead yarn.
Yeah.
But she has great buttons, and I never
Well,
knew
that's
that.
good.
Yeah,
These are really pretty.
yeah. So that
They're
worked
so
out.
shiny.
That worked out perfect. And then this fabric, I'm going to make a dress out of this fabric to wear under it. This is Italian leather that I had in my stash. Bought it about 2 years ago.
Italian what?
Not leather. I said leather. Italian denim. I'm sorry.
Denim. Yeah.
And it's got a really nice drape. It's not denim like you think of making jeans. It's more like a denim that you'd make a elegant pair of trousers or a flowy dress. But why don't we wheel her out of the way now?
Okay.
So that would be my Christmas outfit. And when I knit that sweater, I held the yarn double with just natural alpaca, which I do have in my shop right now. I have a lot of this to dye. I've dyed some for Christmas.
What does that mean? Held? Hold?
Oh, held. You
Yeah.
hold this one strand of this with
Okay.
one strand of the other yarn,
Oh, okay.
and that gives the marled look
So
to
you
it.
kind of do them together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you come over here a little bit?
Okay. I was going to get our guest.
Oh, she's kind of sleeping over there right now. So that's, let me tell you about the changes I made to that sweater. The original pattern had a 5 color gradient. I knew that would be way too long, and to get gauge, I had to play with not get gauge, because I don't think I did get gauge, but then it turned out way too big, so I changed the stitch count, that's what I did, so that it would fit me better. I made the size large, but you really can't go by the pattern because it wasn't, I don't know how to explain it, I just kind of winged it. And I did add to the neck because the neck was too big, and I didn't
Look
like
who's here.
I have such small shoulders. Oh,
Our
Martha.
guest.
Martha's making an appearance. This is Martha Stewart.
Hi, Martha.
She's our almost 4-year-old Labradoodle.
Uh-huh.
She has a giant mat in her mustache. Oh,
Yeah,
my
she's
goodness.
getting groomed this week.
Oh goodness.
This is her nap time, so she's
Yeah.
kind of...
She's staring out the window at her boyfriend who lives across the street. He's a standard poodle named Hobie,
Yeah.
and he's a beauty, and he's so gentle with her, and she adores him. She cries for him all the time.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to my sweater. I think I
Okay,
said
Martha,
everything
go
about
ahead.
it. It really came to life after I blocked it, which I was so pleased. You know, all the eyelets opened up, and the fit is so perfect. I hope to put a picture on here. If not now, after I make the dress, I'll model it for you. So that's that finish. And then I made this. No, I'll show that later. Oh, I made this guy.
Well, this guy's great. He's really good. He's really so cute. I think it's one of the best things you've made in a long time.
Sven Scandinavian is the pattern. It's not
Sven.
available on Ravelry. You have to order it on the internet. I don't know who it's by. I'll have to look that up. I will link it below. He's all knit in one piece, except for his hat. His hat is separate. And his hat, I made up the Fair Isle pattern, just whatever, and the cute little tassel. I love the tassel, but
He looks so good.
I'm not going to give him a name until I make the girl, and then I want to think of boy and girl Scandinavian-ish names.
Mm-hmm.
For his beard and his hair, I used the alpaca lace that I had left over from that sweater that I just showed you, and just, you know, hooked it through with a crochet hook, and I think his hair is really cute.
Didn't you say you thought he was a wood cutter?
Well,
Woodchucker?
he looks kind of woodsy to me, like,
Woodsy. Oh yeah, May probably lives in the woods.
yeah, he probably does, but
Yeah.
he doesn't sit very well. His waist doesn't bend, but so we'll have to figure out a place.
Yeah.
And he stands if he's leaning against something, but we'll
Yeah.
figure something out. But I just love him. He's so
So
cute.
cute.
He's real squishy. He's very fun. Made him in about a week, so not a big deal. On
Sven's
size 3
Sven's
needles.
a perfect name.
That's the name of the pattern, yeah. Size 3 needles with worsted weight yarn. So it gives a nice dense knit. Because usually worsted weight you knit on like a 7 or 8 needle. So
What do you stuff him with?
fiberfill, just
Oh, okay.
fiberfill that you get at Joann's or whatever.
Okay.
So that's him. I participated in FiberShare. More hair in my mouth. I participated in FiberShare for the very first time this year, which is an online little swap that you sign up for, and I had 2 partners. One partner sent to me, and I sent to one partner. So the partner that sent to me was from England. I think her name is Anja, A-N-J-A.
Anya.
She sent me some beautiful yarn that I happen to have right here. These are from
Those are really pretty.
West Yorkshire Spinners, which I have heard of, so that was fun to get something that I've never had before. And then this one is an Aran weight. Oh, that's Aran weight. That's like what I'm knitting that sweater out of.
Ah.
and it's called
really soft.
Artesano.
Really pretty.
Artesano. And
Yeah.
it is from Peruvian Highland wool and alpaca. So that's pretty, and she sent another
Mhm.
ball. I think she probably sent this from her stash, which is lovely. I did that too with my partner.
She sent a cardinal.
Yeah, she sent some cute little ornaments. This cardinal is very special. We enjoy cardinals in our family because my dad loved cardinals.
Uh-huh.
And whenever we see a cardinal, we say, "Oh, Papa's here." And this cute little topper, I think it might be a wine bottle topper. Oh, or an ornament.
Yeah, ornament.
Oh,
Either
it's
way.
probably just an ornament.
Probably an ornament, yeah.
I would think so.
And then she sent a present for Martha.
Oh yeah, she sent a biscuit, and it was wrapped in a picture of Martha Stewart, since that's her name. So that was really cute and
Martha
thoughtful.
really enjoyed that. I don't
She
think
did.
she's ever had one of those biscuits
She hasn't. It
before.
was big old biscuit, and she
She
just
loved
loved
it.
it. And it was the day she wasn't feeling so good.
Yeah.
So, so pretty. It's getting dark outside though. Yeah, so that was my Fire to Share partner. My partner lives in New Zealand. I finally mailed her package
A long way
yesterday,
away.
which was, is today Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Okay, so yesterday was Friday, and today was the deadline to mail. So I made it just under the wire. It cost $60 to send a package to New Zealand.
Wow.
Postage is so ridiculously expensive. But I sent some fun things in there. I don't think she'll watch this, so I can tell. I had asked her if there's anything snack-wise that
Yeah.
they can't get in New Zealand that she would like, and she said flavored M&Ms and Pop-Tarts.
You don't like Pop-Tarts?
Well, I've never eaten a Pop-Tart.
I love Pop-Tarts.
My mom never bought them, so I think it's whatever you grow up with,
Yeah.
you know, because we didn't have them.
We didn't have them in our house, but my grandfather loved Pop-Tarts. And whenever we would go there, my brother and I, and spend the night, in the morning we had Pop-Tarts.
Did you put them in the toaster?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Nothing like a warm Pop-Tart. But I don't put them in the toaster now.
No. You don't have, I never buy them.
I know, I only get them when Brent comes.
Why? Do they bring
They
them?
usually bring them.
Oh, our oldest son, yeah, yeah.
So I sneak one.
Yeah. What
Pop-Tarts.
else?
They've been around a long time.
And so, for my partner, I knit this cute little sweater, and I even made the hanger. This is not, I kept this one for me, but I made one for her too. So, really cute. You like my nail polish?
Yeah, I like that little sparkle right there.
Thank you. Getting festive.
You're ready for Christmas.
Yes, so,
We have so much snow in the mountains.
yeah.
I mean, I think they had, like in Big Bear,
Did they say
I think
4 feet?
4 feet of snow, and it's great for the ski resorts, but the problem is, no one can get up there. And this is a big
The
weekend
roads are
for skiing,
bad,
so
yeah.
the roads aren't open yet. Hopefully they'll get them open today or tomorrow, so there'll be some good skiing. But
And then it's supposed to snow and rain again Tuesday and Wednesday,
Yeah.
so,
but it's like the earliest, biggest snow in 50 years.
yeah, so people were excited
So,
that they were up
yeah.
there.
People that were up there were really happy.
Except for we saw on the news, some of the residents said their electricity was out for
Yeah.
quite a long time.
I'm sure they have fireplaces.
Yeah, but you
Wood.
can't do a lot of other things, you know, lights and,
That's true.
yeah, so, cook, you know, those kind of things.
Yeah.
The important things. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. So that's all that I've finished, I think, as far as knitting. And then last year I started a tradition of making our family members each a Christmas pillowcase.
Mhm.
And so I gifted those to them at our Thanksgiving celebration. And
That's mine from last year.
this is mine from last year.
Oh, that's yours, yeah. Mine's the
Here's
trees.
the trees from last year.
Yeah.
And then this year, for you and I did coordinating. Mine's the cardinals, since it's
Uh-huh.
my daddy that liked them. And you get a little bit of cardinal on yours with the other print as your main.
Nice. I can wear those with my new Christmas pajamas for this year.
Yeah.
Ah.
We also started getting Christmas pajamas last year. We'd never had Christmas pajamas before. I guess it's all, like I said before with the Pop-Tarts, it's what you grow
Yeah,
up with. My
right.
parents never did Christmas pajamas. Your
No.
parents never did Christmas pajamas.
No.
I knew some people, but only it was like girl families that did it. And then our kids started doing Christmas pajamas when they had their own kids. So last year I got you, me, and Martha matching pajamas. And this year I didn't get them for Martha because she really doesn't like
Our
those.
dog has Christmas pajamas.
Our dog is spoiled. Yeah.
Well, Martha Stewart, what do you expect? She's spoiled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that yarn that was so popular at the.
Well, yeah, I'll talk about the yarn
Oh, okay,
lately.
that's coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and what do we have coming up? You want to do that later or now?
I'm going to finish talking about things I'm making.
Okay.
I started the Ursa Sweater by Jacqueline Cieslak. Cieslak? Sieslak. It's a very popular pattern that people are making, and it's a short crop sweater, V-neck. You can wear it frontwards or backwards with the V in the front or back.
Yeah.
I'm making it out of Aran weight. This is yarn that I dyed, but I don't carry
I like
it.
these things right here.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just fascinated with those little things.
But you started out knitting back and forth, and then you'll eventually join it and knit it in the round. So far, I think it's gonna fit. I don't know. Well, I don't know
hard to tell
because,
yet.
you know, I'm using a different weight yarn than it calls for, but I'm making a bigger size than I normally would make. So hopefully it's gonna fit, and if not, hopefully it'll fit somebody.
Can't tell yet.
We won't know until I get a little bit more going on it.
Mm-hmm.
My gauge is not the gauge that it's supposed to be. I think it's 11 stitches per 4 inches. I have 15, so that means it's gonna be smaller than it should be, so that's why I'm making a bigger size. So fingers crossed it's going to fit. It's in a bag that I made that I thought was kind of fun. It's got some pockets on the inside. And
the bags
didn't sell at the show.
that good in Pasadena.
No.
But usually they do.
Yeah, I didn't sell one single bag in Pasadena,
Usually.
but
Maybe it was too hot.
so they didn't buy bags. Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
guess people just weren't. I don't know if they weren't displayed properly or
I think they should have been
out more.
out in the front more.
Yeah.
They were kind of in the back, which I thought.
We
The
didn't have a lot of space for
No.
because I had a Christmas display
Yeah.
with Christmas yarn, and I had my kits on the table. But I was very excited because I had my yarn. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. All in color order, which
Really
really
pretty.
made it look pretty. And I'll insert a few photos.
Yeah, looked really pretty. But I think the bags were in a bad spot. Other shows we've done, the bags were more in the front, and
I think it's just what people are looking for.
you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Right. So I'll just show you what I've been dyeing a little bit of. Since September, I've really cut back on creating new colors and instead keeping the more popular colors and bases stocked. And of course my most popular base right now is the Cocoon Slub, which is a fingering weight, and it's got these little nubs on it, and I was the only one that had this at the show, so that was fun.
But it's called slub.
Well, the slub is the little texture on it.
Okay.
That's what a slub is.
That's a weird name.
Yeah, well, that's what it's called. And so
Slub.
I named it Cocoon because, well, actually my friend Krista from Canada,
Oh yeah.
I asked for names suggestions and she suggested Cocoon, and I thought it was perfect because it does look like little cocoons on there. So this is the feather color way.
Mm-hmm. You want me to hold them up?
No, I'll do one at a time.
Okay.
This is Princess Grace.
Pretty. That was so popular at the show.
Yeah, they sold out. Almost
People-
every color sold out.
People that came in, they went straight to that.
Yeah.
Of course, you're the only one that had it,
Yeah.
but it
This is
really is unusual. It was
Apple
very
season.
beautiful.
This is my favorite. I want to
Apple
make
season.
something out of this.
Yeah.
And this is mink. And I don't know if you'll remember, but I made a hat, mink held double again,
Wild.
with pixie dust mohair, and I made a hat out of that and had worn it on our cruise video. And the hat was really big. And when we got home, before we went to the show, I thought, I don't want to show this hat because it's so big. People are going to go, why'd you make this giant melon head hat? So I said, don't have anything to lose. I washed it and threw it in the dryer, and it shrunk up just enough. It didn't felt, and it shrunk up just enough that it fits a lot better. So I was happy to.
It was big.
Yeah, it was really too big before. So that's mainly what I've been dyeing, and those kits, the Urban Gradient kits, were a big hit. I've sold quite a few of those. And this is my other #1 favorite color. It's the same colorway as on the Cocoon Slub. It's called Apple Season. But this is on the Moonstone DK, which is the same as this yarn. And I really want to make something out of this too.
And you have a sale going on now.
I do have a sale going on, a very
Yeah.
big sale,
Yeah.
50% off. Hopefully I'll get this video up so my viewers can
Right.
take advantage of that sale. Hopefully on Instagram people are seeing the sale advertised. I even bought advertising for it this time.
Oh.
So hopefully it's going to
Yeah.
help it. It goes through Cyber Monday.
Is there anything for Sunday?
Tomorrow's still 40% off. Oh no, it's 50%
No, I mean the
off.
names. Like you got
No,
Black Friday,
Black
Small Business Saturday,
There's nothing
Cyber
Sunday.
Monday.
Yeah, there's nothing Sunday, I don't think. It's just Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Sunday. Cynical Sunday.
Sleepy Sunday.
Sleepy Sunday for those who don't want to get out of bed. Have we talked about everything? Let's see.
So what did we do on Thanksgiving? Oh, because
Okay, we got a phone call and it interrupted my iPad, so let's see where we were. We were a little bit back to the show, I think. I'm not sure.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think we're about Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Our actual Thanksgiving day.
Yeah.
Because we had it the Sunday before, we had a lot of time to do stuff on Thanksgiving Day. So Diane worked on the Christmas cards. We cleaned up. I got the Christmas stuff out.
Out and ready
Got
to.
the tree set up with
yeah.
just the lights. So
now we're sort of winning.
yeah.
You know, it's weird. Christmas is. I don't like gifts. I find gifts very stressful. Thinking what to give somebody, and then once you give it, do they like it? You know, especially kids.
But the kids gave us lists.
They
the
give
list.
us lists, and we usually buy them what's on their list, but then we never see them wear it. We never see them play with it, you know. And so
Yeah.
I don't know. Gifts are difficult. I think they really are. We have a little bit of plans, social plans. We always
Social
have a
plans.
dinner. We go
Yeah.
out to dinner with our friends. It's called the Strabuka Club because it's the first two letters of our last names spell Strabuka. So we had gone years and years ago. We all went on a vacation together to Walt Disney World, and when we wanted to find everybody, we would just yell Strabuka.
Yeah.
That was fun.
People would come running out of the woods.
No, actually it was Strabu because the
Yeah.
Carolins didn't go.
The
so
Kyle weren't there.
Yeah, we used to yell Strabu, but then now, of course, they're in on it too, so we call them the Strabuka Club. And so we each take turns choosing a place to go at Christmas time, and it's our friend Tim and Jennifer's time to host. So
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's always fun.
It's always fun. We've been friends with them for over 30 years,
Yeah.
and so it's fun to get together and celebrate, and we all have so much in common, and so it's fun.
And we're going to the Mission Inn.
Oh, and then the Mission Inn here near Riverside near us, decorates with millions and millions and millions of lights and beautiful decorations. So we made plans just today with my sister and her husband to go in about 10 days, I think. And we'll go for an early dinner, and then
It's
you
really
walk around
beautiful.
the town and see all the lights. It's just beautiful. Those are our plans so far. We haven't made plans with our children yet. We don't really know what's happening with them.
We're watching Valco this week.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah.
really, that's not really,
Not Christmas related, but
not really podcast worthy. So that's all. As far as making and sewing and knitting for Christmas, I don't think I'm gonna knit any gifts. I might make a couple things.
you said you're going to cut back on your dyeing.
I'm not planning to dye anything the rest of the year unless I decide I need it. My next trunk show is the second week in January, so I think I have enough right now to fulfill that trunk show, unless I just need some fill-in stuff. So, but I'm not going to spend, days and days at a time dyeing anything right now till after the first of the year. And we don't have any travel planned until mid-January when we're going to Arizona to babysit our grandkids.
Yeah.
And that's about
Who
it.
knows?
Yeah, they're coming here this week. Some of them are coming here this week from Arizona. And then Brent's whole family is coming the weekend after New Year's, and we'll celebrate our actual Christmas with them.
They're coming for a volleyball tournament.
Yeah, but they're all gonna stay here, so we'll have them all here. That'll be fun. I always like when they're here. I love when all the cousins get together. They get along so well, and they have so much fun. And
I don't think they're bringing their dog though, are they?
I don't know.
Banks.
I don't know. He's never come. Well, he came when they rented the beach house, but we didn't
Yeah.
even see him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So that's about it, I think.
Mhm.
We wish you all a wonderful holiday season. Hopefully we can podcast again, maybe before Christmas.
Yeah.
We'll see. It would be nice. I
It'd
just
be
can't
fun.
get my crap together, but we'll try. And hopefully, yeah. If you
Yeah.
like this, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Please, no thumbs down.
And I got asked back, so I may do it a third time.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Leave your comments. I like comments. I got one comment that said, "I like that you're an older woman and you're podcasting." So I'm like, okay, yes, I am an older woman, that's for sure. Thank you again. If you like this, like I said, give us a thumbs up. You can press subscribe to know when we will podcast again.
Mhm.
If you'd like to see my yarn, it's Dye-Lot Studio on Etsy, and I will put all the links below. And hopefully see you again soon. Take care.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
Dance.
What happened? Oh. Sorry.
Dance, I'll dance. No dance, why? Oh. Want to dance down here? Ready? Dance. Who that? Oh, you want me to move this?